Good morning to you all. I hope you're all doing great. Uh, can you guys hear me loud and clear? Just type in the chat if you can actually hear me loud and clear. All right. Okay. Thanks so much for the confirmation. All right. So kindly permit me to make some leaders co-hosts so they can assist me in case I go off or something happen. They can quickly reach me back doors. So we have Pastor Mahmoud here. I do not see leader Anchor beyond V2, right? So I'm making you co-host as well. I don't see leader Campus here. I don't see leader Jack or Joe. Okay, do we have any V2s and above in our mess? Please kindly raise your hands up so I see you. I see a lot of people have also joined the Zoom, but without an audio. They haven't connected their mic. So if you have invited Philomena, you have invited Levis, Esther, Eric, Comfort, Ben, Ayamba, John, kindly message them to connect their audio, or else they'll just be watching the screen without understanding what is happening. All right. So I think I can begin. So good morning once again. I'm Doris Angel, a senior icon by rank in Royalq, and a mother of two, a wife, and a proud affiliate networker for Royalq. Okay, so I'm your host and presenter for this morning. We are going to learn about how to navigate through our Royalq application. Okay, so once I'm done or during the presentation, if you have any questions or if you have any contribution, just write it in the chat or write it on a piece of paper. Once I'm done, I'll actually open doors for you to come out with your questions and your contributions. I hope that is clear. So my co-host, please kindly be assisting me in the back. All right, so since we are 41, let's just use some 2 minutes to type in the chat where we are connecting from. Just type in the chat, I'm so and so connecting from, or if your name is there, forget the name. Just let us know where you are joining in from. So I'm a Ghanaian but residing in Germany. Okay, so yeah, to be precise, I'm in the city Cologne. Okay, it's actually the fourth largest city in the whole of Germany. So if you are nearby, we can meet and talk or meet and drink. All right. So let us see in the chats. Okay, so I see Chris Ann from Jamaica. Wow, she's one of my team members in Jamaica and she's doing a great job over there. Well done, well done. Okay, so Esther from Nigeria. Oh, wow. We have Alphonse from Malawi. Okay. Okay. Esther says she's a Nigerian but residing in Italy. Okay, Esther. I also have a team in Italy. So anytime you need help, don't hesitate to let me know, okay? If only you are activated. All right. I see Comfort from Nigeria, Philomene from Uganda. Wow. Then I see Samuel from Ghana. Samuel from Ghana. Nanaya Jamira. I don't think I know you. Douglas from South Africa. Dennis from Uganda. Martins from Nigeria. Kay from Ghana. I don't think I know you, Kay. Petre from Nigeria. Okay, Esther, you've already activated. Okay. Nigerians and ma. All right, ma. Thank you, ma. Hmm, that's nice. Hmm. Albert from Ghana. Albert Mawalo. You're an error, right? Okay, I don't know you too. You seem to be new in my meeting. Albert Zambia. Okay, that's one of my my direct downlines that went on road since 2021. It's 3 years now. He's back. You're welcome, leader Albert from Zambia. Peter Ortiz from Tanzania. Okay, Albert, you're an Ewe. Okay, good. I'm also an Ewe. Okay, number 9. My mom and dad, they are all Ewes. Okay, so nice to meet you. My Ewe name is Isnam. Okay. All right, Coach Mailboat. Wow, my first time of hearing this name, Mailboat. Ah, I thought as much that he's a Nigerian. All right, you're welcome. Lillian from Uganda. You're welcome, Leader Albert. Dorian from Rwanda. Wow, Uganda, Rwanda. Wow. Rejoice, I know you already from Ghana. All right. Jado from Rwanda. Oh, we seem to have 3 or 2 Rwandans in our meeting this morning. That's great. Thank you all for at least letting us know where you are connecting from. So someone can actually tell that it's an international meeting, okay? We are all from all walks of life. See people connecting from Jamaica. It's currently 1 a.m. in Jamaica, but someone is here from Jamaica. So, guys, it's an international business. You can do this business from wherever on planet Earth, okay? All right, Peter side from Uganda. We have gifts from Nigeria. Gifts. Oh, nice. Zibanda from Zimbabwe. Nat 14 from Kenya. Ngabre from Rwanda. Wow, this morning there, we have a lot of Rwandans in our meeting. Namwandi from Namibia. Okay. All right. Leader Kabanda Julius from Uganda Massacre. My great my upline. Okay, my mentor, my everything. I don't joke with this man because had it not been him, I wouldn't be part of Royalq. Okay. I don't know him from anywhere. We haven't met in person before, but this man, in fact, has changed my life, and not only my life, but a life of 35,000 people in my team. So, guys, I owe it all to leader Kabanda Julius. Okay, I love the Julius Kabanda. All right. We have Prince Osondu from Ghana. Hey, a Nigerian in Ghana. I'm sure you're a Nigerian, right? Prince Osondu. Rashid from Uganda. Okay. Wasige Paul from Uganda. Think I know you. You've been attending our meetings. Our own Pastor Mahmoud from Ghana is also in the house. He happens to be one of my co-hosts this morning. Simon Kinyera from Uganda. Okay. So I'm happy to have you all. Now, let us get started. Oh, we have some Indian here. Bak P. Baska. I'm sorry, but I'm not able to pronounce your name well from India. I'll say PB for short. Then Alan from Burundi. Wow, Burundi. Wow. I didn't know people from Burundi too are doing Royalq. That's great. Lutaya from Uganda. Emmanuel from DRC. DRC Congo, right? I know Congo. Okay. Murara Vincent from Rwanda. Pastor Jackson. Hey, another pastor. Oh my God. All the pastors are coming to Royalq. Wow. Pastor Jackson from Ghana. I'd love to know you more. I would love to know you more. We have to bring all the members to Royalq. So at least when they are tithing, their tithes can be heavy. The tithes, there will be a lot of oil around it. Wow. Oh, Pastor Mahmoud, Pastor Jackson is your downline. Oh, you see what the pastors are doing. Wow, that's so great. I'm so proud of you. All right, so let us get started. Before I start, I would like to give a brief introduction about cryptocurrency and also the Royalq boats before we come to the main topic. Okay, so for the cryptocurrency, I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm just going to play a video for us to watch. Then you can get a fair idea if someone asks you, like, what is cryptocurrency? So you can have like a little idea what cryptocurrency it's all about. Okay, so I'm trying to look for the video, and you guys will have it soon. Just in a layman's term, for you to understand what cryptocurrency is. Okay, then we will just look at what Royalq is briefly, then we get started. Because I believe there are some people who are new here who do not know what cryptocurrency is. They do not know it's a digital currency. Okay. So give me, I'm fetching it out. Okay. I'll be sharing my screen soon. I'm not sharing yet. Just take your time. You're going to see it soon. Just a 3-minute video, okay? So it's not actually going to delay. I'll play 3 different videos, one on blockchain, one on the man who actually used 10,000 bitcoins to buy a pizza, and also the video of, all right, so let me quickly share my screen, then you guys can actually see it clearly. Okay. All right, I hope my screen it's clear enough. All right, so this man is actually trying to explain to his children what cryptocurrency is. That's like the down to a layman's understanding. Okay. All right.
Is a new type of money. Crypto
Let me change the.
stands for basically security. It's going to protect something. I bought this car, girls, with cryptocurrency. Now, what that means to you is that I put in some money and that money grew to be a lot of money. So the money that I put into it when I had like some money, that money went into a lot of money.
I don't really understand, like, how does like a few dollars come into like a lot of money?
If we all believe this thing right here is worth $10, then it's worth $10. But if nobody believes it's worth $10, it's not worth $10. Cryptocurrency has more value now, so the money that I put into it, the little bit of money that was like $10 became like $10,000. Most money that you have like in your piggy bank, right? Looks like $1, yeah, right? You have like a guy on there and it says like $1 or something. Can you touch that?
Yeah.
You can pick it up. That means it's physical. There's no banks involved or other type of institutions. With cryptocurrency, we can send it back and forth between each other without a bank or anything else.
So anything that has CRY, crypto, that means it's safe.
Exactly. We bartered, then we had gold, then we had coins and money. The next type of money is cryptocurrency. The evolution of how cryptocurrency is a...
Sorry about that. Let me just put my mode on do not disturb so the messages will not be coming. I'm so sorry. Let me replay it again.
New type of money. Crypto stands for basically security. It's going to protect something. I bought this car, girls, with cryptocurrency. Now what that means to you is that I put in some money and that money grew to be a lot of money. So the money that I put into it when I had like some money, that money went into a lot of money.
I don't really understand like how does like a few dollars come into like a lot of money.
If we all believe this thing right here is worth $10, then it's worth $10. But if nobody believes it's worth $10, it's not worth $10. Cryptocurrency has more value now, so the money that I put into it, the little bit of money that was like $10 became like $10,000. Most money that you have like in your piggy bank, right? Looks like $1,
Yeah.
right? You have like a guy on there and it says like $1 or something. Can you touch that?
Yeah.
You can pick it up. That means it's physical. There's no banks involved or other type of institutions. With cryptocurrency, we can send it back and forth between each other without a bank or anything else.
So anything that has CRY crypto, that means it's safe.
Exactly. We bartered, then we had gold, then we had coins and money. The next type of money is cryptocurrency. The evolution, how things change. Change. Cryptocurrency is just a safe type of money. I made a lot of money in it because years ago, before people believed in it, I said, oh, I'm gonna put some money in cryptocurrency. I think this is gonna be good. I think this is gonna be worth something. And now, because more people believe in it, it has more value, and therefore my money is worth more.
You can't just say, this is gonna be a thing, when people don't even gonna do it, because if it's not a thing, people don't believe
Well, the main thing that anything you get people to believe in has value. If I want to give you some cryptocurrency, some Bitcoin or Ethereum or any type of cryptocurrency, I don't use a bank because it's not a physical place where I can go to, right?
Use credit card.
On your phone, essentially. So if I give you my phone and I go to my app, I can see all the money that I have in cryptocurrency, but I can't go to a bank and see that. I can only see it on my phone or the computer. You know why? Because it's what?
Because it's digital.
Digital, which means only on the internet. So now what I want to do is talk about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin versus the real dollar that you can pick up and touch. With Bitcoin, there's a limited supply of digital Bitcoins, which means that they become more and more valuable because at some point they stop. They're created by mining. So with the dollar bill, it's issued by a bank. This means it's centralized and it's backed by like the government. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is decentralized. What that means is that it's not regulated by banks or the government or people. It's people to people.
Do like the people solve the problems to get in?
No, that's a really good question. So what happens is that you want to send something to this person. Okay, it goes to here. All these computers say, okay, I'm going to be the one who solves that problem, because if I solve that problem, I get a reward. They get a little bit of Bitcoin. And if they solve it correctly, like...
Okay, so I'm going to share another video for us. We are going to watch another video. Blockchain.
This blockchain system where you have this kind of one virtual computer created by a bunch of these nodes in the network. And the reason why the term blockchain is used is because the data structure that these systems use, at least so far, is one where different nodes in the network periodically publish blocks, and a block is a kind of list of transactions together with a pointer, like a hash of a previous block that it builds on top of. And so you have a series of blocks that nodes in the network create, where each block points to the previous block, and so you have this chain of them.
So that's actually the founder of Ethereum, okay, if you guys don't know. Let us watch this man
offering 10,000
who actually offered 10,000 Bitcoins for pizza, okay? I believe you guys have watched it several times, but not everyone.
I'm offering 10,000 Bitcoins in exchange for some pizza. And somebody there said, hey, I'll take you up on that offer. So I sent him the 10,000 Bitcoin. I said, okay, here it is. I'm waiting for my pizza. And, he phoned it in, he paid with his credit card, and the pizza showed up at my door. Here you can see the original pizzas, and that's my daughter's hand. She was a year old.
Wow. You paid 10,000 Bitcoin for one pizza?
It was two pizzas, actually.
Oh, you got two pizzas out of it.
And, maybe the person spent $30, $40, something like that.
What would it be worth today?
$80 million, I don't know.
$80 million.
A lot. People laugh at that, but at the time it wasn't worth anything.
Right.
So you guys understand the worth of cryptocurrency. Everybody keeps talking about the worth and also the value. So just imagine 10,000 Bitcoins. What is the current price of Bitcoin now? Multiply it by 10,000 and see how much this man has actually lost. Okay. So there is a lot of value on cryptocurrency. That is why all the countries, all the governments, all these big institutions are now running to it. Okay, so if you find yourself here, you should actually be grateful. Okay, now let me play the last video, then we get started. Okay.
Here's the only video that you're going to need to understand how crypto and blockchain work and why it's really important for you. I'm going to use a very oversimplified explanation here to make it stick in your brain, so stick with me. So imagine with me that all of the world's money was tracked on one big giant spreadsheet. And every time that you made money or you spent money, the spreadsheet was updated and reflected these changes. Well, it's a cool idea in theory. The big problem comes when you put humans in charge of being the ones that make the changes, because humans tend to be greedy and they make mistakes. And we see things like the Wells Fargo scandal that happened a few years ago occur, where they were incentivizing their bankers to sign up their customers with more accounts. They would then charge the
Sorry about that. Can you guys hear me? Am I so loud and clear? Pastor Mahmoud, please unmute yourself if everything is okay and you guys can hear me so I can continue. I had an incoming call.
Everything is fine, perfectly fine.
All
I can
right,
hear
let
you.
me continue. Okay, thank you.
customers for these accounts. And most of the customers were unaware of these changes that were being made. So at the height of the scandal, the average customer had up to 7 different banking accounts. Ask yourself, do you need 7 different banking accounts? I bet that most of you answered no. And so backdoor deals are done like this in our current system. But imagine that rather than having humans that are fallible update the master spreadsheet of all the money, instead we had computers that worked off of code. In fact, it was trustless code that was immutable, that could not be changed. And these computers worked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Not only this, but the computers that are verifying the changes to our master spreadsheet, they had to come to an agreement on any changes before the changes could be made. And only after the computers came to a majority agreement, then the changes could be made, the information stored, and anyone in the world could come and access and see the information and all of the updates on the block.
Oh, God. Sorry. I don't know what is happening, but I'm going to forward all these videos, okay? I'm going to forward all these videos to the group so that you can actually have access to it, okay? So in short, this is something brief about you to have a knowledge what cryptocurrency is about if you have no idea, if you have zero idea, okay? So it's actually digital currency and it's decentralized, okay? There are no government involved, no banks, like it's peer-to-peer, okay? So when you have your money there, it's actually safe, do not worry. Sorry, I have to reply someone or they will keep disturbing me. If I don't do that, it will keep. Yeah, so those who traded RSR in the morning, it has sold. You can now jubilate. All right. So that is a short video we've watched about cryptocurrency. At least if you don't know anything, you should know that they are digital assets. If you say digital assets, it means something that cannot be touched, okay? You can either access it through your phone or on the computer. But there are processes that it has to actually pass for it to be a physical asset in your hands, okay? Like for instance, in Ghana, we use our mobile money to actually buy the cryptocurrency and trade with it or do whatever you want to do with it. Later on, after you have made profit and you want to come out of it, like you actually resell it through P2P to get it through your mobile money. I hope you understand. Okay. I'm having a sore throat, so sorry. Okay. So let me briefly explain what Royalq it's all about before I start to show you how to navigate through the application. Okay. So now we have seen what cryptocurrencies are. Formerly, people used to trade manually, okay? But there were disadvantages to it. One, they actually didn't have the knowledge to know what to do, okay? They actually traded blindly or entered into the market blindly. Two, some were actually greedy. The time they have to take profit, they keep going, then they lose all their assets, okay? Three, some had to actually go wake up at dawn to track the market and trade. Do you understand? Because the European market is different from the Asian market. When it's nighttime in Europe, that is when the Asian markets are actually waking up, okay? You know, we have different continents. So as a trader, you need to be awake to be able to make money since other continents are up. Do you understand? It was actually time consuming. There were a lot of disadvantages, okay? But yet people still did it because they needed money. Now, this Royalq company actually brought up this application to help people. Okay, go to that will check it for you. Okay. So this Royalq company actually brought this application that will enable users to be able to trade without having to go through all these disadvantages. I hope you understand, okay? All these disadvantages of waking up at dawn, doing this, doing that, not knowing when to take profit, not knowing when to enter into the market, and actually saves time as well, okay? So that is when this Royalq app came out. Now, before it even came out, it was tested, okay? It went through what we call the beta training or the beta exercise, okay? It went through it for 4 years before they opened it out for the public to use. Now, this application is available on Apple Store. It's available on the Google Play Store. It's available on the Android Store. But before you go ahead to download, you actually need a referral link of someone who is already in the business. Okay, sorry. Just go to daddy. Okay, I beg you. Go to daddy. So before you actually download this app, it's advisable to get a link. Get a link from the person who referred you or how you got to know about the business, okay? You need to contact the person and get the link. Register on the official website of the Royalq. Then once you are done with the registration, you are redirected to your Play Store to be able to download the app successfully. Why all these processes? Because there are people who have actually faked websites, okay, of Royalq and also the applications. When you go to the Google Play Store and you type Royalq, you are going to get a lot of fake ones. Now, if you mistakenly fund your account, the money is gone. Royalq cannot do anything about it. That is why you need to pass through this procedure, okay? So once you get the application, you need to activate it with 120 USDT. 120 USDT for the activation fee. Now, when you activate, it's actually valid for a whole year. So someone might think, 120 is too expensive. Well, yes, I know. It might be expensive, but it's actually worth it if you actually look at the application we are talking about. An application that can help you trade with your own capital. Without not giving your capital to anyone, you'll be making profit. Two, an application that you can actually share your referral link with others to earn beautiful rewards. 3, an application that you can use as a social media, okay? Because with Royalq, you can chat each other. Whoever has the Royalq account, you can also have a conversation. Like, it serves as a social media. You can connect it with your Telegram account. Isn't that beautiful? This same application, you gain knowledge from it. Okay, so if you don't want this, what else do you want? It's actually worth the price. Because businesses I did in the past, I have to pay $100 every month to be able to renew it. But with Royalq, $120 the whole year. So I actually say you're paying $10. Indirectly, you're paying $10 a month for using this beautiful application. Okay. Now, getting the Royalq app does not end over there. You actually need a crypto exchange, or someone will say a crypto bank. Okay. Those banks are actually safe and secured and actually protected. So you have nothing to be afraid of that. Hey, if I put my money on it, is it safe? Won't they run away with it? No, please. Okay. It's a crypto exchange. It's actually secured and safe. So you have nothing to worry about. But with the crypto exchanges, you cannot use it without KYC. There is something we call KYC, which simply means know your customer. So you need to do identity verification with your driver's license, your passport, or your ID card, or your residence permit. Okay, you actually need it to verify depending on the country that you are in. Now, with this wonderful application, there are actually 6 different exchanges you can connect to this application. We have the Binance, we have the HCX, we have the Indodax, we have the Kraken, we have the OKS, and we have the Bybit. Okay. Did I say 6? I think there are 7. Binance, HCS, Indodax, Kraken, OKS, and Bybit. Okay, 6. All right. Okay, so one robot can actually be connected to all these exchanges. Then you'll be making money simultaneously on it. Okay, you do not need one robot for each account. Now, where would your trading capital be? Your trading capital will actually be on your exchange. That is why we say with Royalq, you are not giving your money to any third party. You are not giving your money to any company or anybody. The money lies within your control. It lies in your exchange. You are the only one that have access to it. Even you yourself, if you want to withdraw out of your exchange, you would need to undergo verifications, okay? Either phone verification, email verification, or Google Authenticator, okay, or any of the authenticators, all right? So that should actually tell you the safety and the security of the account. So nobody can just go into your account and just take any money, all right? Now, where will your profit go to if you connect the Royalq robot to your exchange? The profit will definitely be on your exchange because that is where your capital is. The Royalq app, it's only the activation fee and the fuel fee that you need over there. Now, what is fuel fee or what is the gas fee that we talk about in Royalq? Royalq says that whatever successful trades you take, 20% of that profit comes to the Royalq community, 80% comes to you. I think that's a fair deal, okay? But because Royalq cannot come into your exchange to take whatever 20% you made, that is why you are entitled to put at least a minimum of $10 on your Royalq app before you even start a trade. So once you start the trade and the trade successfully sells out, they deduct that 20%, but all the 100% will actually go into your exchange. But they will deduct 20% of that 100% on your Royalq app. Okay. So that is how the fuel fee actually works like. Now, we say it's a robot, okay? It's an artificial intelligence app. But you all know that you don't just stand in front of a robot and command it to work, then it start working. You command it, but there are ways and means to actually go about it. It's just like having a washing machine. You don't just go and your dresses are outside, then you say, hello, washing machine, can you pick the dresses, sort them out and put them in the machine for me and start washing? No, you actually have to sort it out, then put it in the machine, program it. Which program do you want to use to wash the stuffs? Okay, you also add detergents. So I'll say that with our Royalq, if you want to compare it with a washing machine, our detergent is the fuel fee. Without it, the robot cannot start working for you. Okay, so I'm just explaining it in a layman's term so that you guys will understand it. Now, people say, oh, robot. I think once you connect the robot will be doing everything. No, it doesn't work like that. It's a semi-automatic robot. You actually need to place the trades. Once you place the trades, the robot buys and sells on your behalf. Okay. You can set it automatic, or you can set it on the one-shot strategy. The automatic one is called the cycle trading. That one, you pick some selected coins with a default settings, then the robot buys and sells that coin over and over again until you stop it. But the other strategy, that is called the one-shot strategy, you pick a coin or a signal, enter into it, take a little profit, come out, pick another coin. Okay, that's a one-shot strategy. And I bet you can use less than a minute, or if you have a fast person, if you're a slow person, you can actually use 1 minute to set up a trade, because the application has made everything so easy that you can actually put a trade settings on all the coins, whether you've traded it before or not. So once you pick up the coin, you just tap on activate, then the robot buys and sells. You get a notification if it buys and get a notification if it sells. So then you know that, oh, it has sold, I can pick a new one. Okay. Now, people with a lot of capital go in for the two strategies. They go for cycle plus the one shot. But people with less capital, we advise them to go in for the one shot strategy. Pick it one at a time. Because the cycle trading, you actually need a lot of money to be opening more margin calls to buy the dip if the market goes down. Now, the robot does not actually promise to give you profit that, you get this so and so profit. No. The profit you make is dependent on two major factors. One, your capital. Two, the market conditions. Let me throw some small light on the capital. If I have $100, Pastor Mahmoud has $1,000, you are all going to agree with me that if we enter into trade, Pastor Mahmoud will make a lot of profit than me. Why? Because he has more capital than I do. The second condition, the market, the movement of the market. Royalq does not control the market, the crypto market, okay? It moves in a wave-like form. It goes up, comes down, go down, come up again. It moves in that form. So as we are trading daily, that is in the movement, that is when we make our profits, okay? So the only thing I can promise you is the robot does not sell at a loss. On no circumstance will it ever sell at a loss unless you are impatient and you decide to sell manually at a loss. That one has nothing to do with Royalq. Neither does it have to do with your upline or anybody. That has to do with your personal decision. Okay. So guys, that's something brief about Royalq. Now let me share my screen. I didn't talk about how to withdraw your profits. Okay. So because this is not a return on investment, we say you make between 0.5 to 5% daily. Sometimes users come and they even make more than 5%. They'll be like, I thought you told me we'll be making 0.5 to 5%. Today I made more than $25. What happened? Is my robot at fault? No. It's the market conditions, meaning there was a favorable market. There are days that it's low, like you don't even get any profit or you make something little. There are days that you can make 1 year profit in 1 day. Okay. So it's all about patience and also knowing how to use the Royalq robot. But what I can promise you is there are no losses here. You do not actually lose your capital. Okay. All right. How to withdraw your profit? Because your trading capital was on your exchange, the profit goes directly to your exchange. So if you want to withdraw it, The same process that you fund your account, the same process you withdraw it out. People in Europe are fortunate enough to have the Bybit MasterCard. You can actually use that to withdraw from any ATM of your choice. Now, people in Africa, you withdraw through P2P or you connect your bank to your exchange, then you make the deposit into your exchange. Even Binance, you can actually withdraw through your bank. Now, yeah, I know it's a lot of information I'm giving you guys, but it's recorded, so do not worry. You can replay it several times and you get everything clear. Now, if you decide to share the opportunity, the money comes to the Royalq app. That one too, you can withdraw it at any time. Withdrawal fee is $2. I'm going to share my screen and show you all those stuffs. Okay. Yeah, I think I've explained everything. In our community, we actually have a very beautiful, amazing team that we all work hand in hand. We have WhatsApp groups, we have Telegram groups, we have a YouTube channel that you can actually follow and get to know more information about this amazing business. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen. Let me see if the Royalq account is already opened because I wouldn't like to share my my password openly since it's a recorded meeting. Okay, guys, Charlie, some people came here to steal, or they didn't actually come here to listen to the meeting. Everybody has its own, like their own agenda. Okay. All right. So I hope you guys can see my screen very clear. This is the Royalq app. I'm going to launch it. Once you open it, it provides a place where you can actually type your email address and your password. Okay. After you are done, then it opens a page like this for you. Okay, so we have the announcements page. You can actually scroll up and read what is below. Or if you think you've read it, oh, this announcement came on 23rd of March. I've already read it. Just beautifully close it by tapping on this X button here. Then it closes the page for you. I hope that part is clear, like crystal clear. All right. So this beautiful application, it has a lot of features. We have the home feature. We have the quantitative or strategy. We have the circle. This is circle, not cycle. Okay, this is circle. Then we have the news. Then we have the mind button. So we are going to look at all. Do not feel bored. Okay, I'll quickly go through all the features so that you understand the usage of each feature. Okay, get your pen, your notebooks down, and take notes, guys. So at the top left corner, let me enlarge it a bit, this part. You are going to see a drop-down arrow, and this is a Binance logo. So once you tap on the drop-down arrow, it will actually open up the exchanges that I mentioned that you can actually connect your Royalq robots to. So we have the Binance, we have the HTX, we have the Indodax, we have the Kraken, we have the Bybit, we have the OKX. These are all crypto exchanges that you can actually trade crypto on. Okay. All right. So if you are not using Binance and you are using OKX or Bybit, just switch to it anytime you log in because the default one will always be on Binance. Okay. So don't panic and say, wow, what happened? I cannot see my coins and they are telling me to bind. Meanwhile, you are not on the appropriate application that you are using to trade. So make sure you tap on the right one. Okay. All right. Let's move to our right corner, top corner. So we'll see a security logo. We are going to look at that first before we look at the notification bell. You can see there are red dots over there. That tells you that there is actually a notification there that you must actually look at. So let's click on login successful. So once you tap on login successful, it displays the phone that you use in logging in. In fact, it even adds up the operating system. Okay, this is just to show you how secured your account can be. So if in case someone invades into your privacy, you can actually detect that. Okay, the time and date is displayed, the login address, and the IP address, okay? Sometimes the login address is not really accurate, okay? Currently, I'm in Cologne, but it's seeing me to be in Düsseldorf because where I am is a little bit closer to Düsseldorf, okay? So don't let that one confuse you as well. Now, if you check and you realize that, no, currently I'm in Germany, but someone from Ghana has logged into my account. I don't remember giving my credentials to anybody in Ghana. And I haven't gone to Ghana, I'm still in Germany here. I would report that to Royalq, okay, if I see something of that sort. But usually, something of that sort, you do not see login successful. You see change in IP address, then they'll bring an exclamation mark. So that will even tell you danger, danger, meaning someone has invaded into your home. Okay, so you would actually contact the Royalq support. They will look into it, investigate, and help you out. Okay, but when you detect that, quickly changing your credentials. That is it about the security log. You see all these dots. Just click on read all if you are 100% sure that it's you, because I see login successful. I don't see that change in address thing. Okay, so I just tap on read all. So if you log out of your account and log in again, you would see the log details. Okay, that is it about the security log. Once you read it and uncheck it, you will not see any notification again. I hope that part is also clear. Now let's move to the notification bell. So under the notification bell, we have the system message and we have the order message, okay? So let's look at the system message first. Under the system message, you can be seeing messages like this. If only you are trading, okay? The platform balance is insufficient, 10. Please supplement in time. If it is lower than 2 USDT, the policy will be stopped. I saw someone asking on one of the pages that what does this mean? And someone gave an answer. I also added up to it and I told the person to join this meeting. I hope they have actually joined, okay? So these are the reasons why you need to be attending meetings like this, because not every time or every day your upline will be available at your service to explain things to you. So make good use of meetings of this sort, okay? So, as I mentioned, we have fuel fee that you need to be bringing or be transferring to your Royalq account. If you use 10 and there is a sell, once the robot sells successfully and they deduct fuel fee, they will send you this message because you have 10. But if you have 20, you won't get this message until it gets to 10. Now they are alerting you that your balance is 10 or lower than 10. But once it gets to 2, once it's lower than 2, the robot cannot sell, neither can it buy. That is why they said the policy will be stopped. Now, if it stops, if it's about to sell, then it didn't get fuel fee and it stops, it pauses the coin. So you have to go to the stop coins and start it again if you top up your fuel fee. That is why you don't have to wait until you let it get below 2. Anytime you see it around 5, you can actually top up, okay? Or even 10, you can actually top up, okay? All right, so that is it about this type of messages. Anytime you transfer money to your Royalq account, you see messages like recharge has arrived. Then if your fuel fee is less than the 2 and the robot stop working, it will alert you. Insufficient platform balance, policy stopped. So don't say Royalq didn't alert you, okay? To actually alert you. Then recharge has arrived. You also see that anytime you top up. Okay, so these are the type of messages. Another type of messages you can see is this ones, the trading ones. Let us say, for instance, you allocated $200 to trade BTC or pros, since I have pros here, okay? Then you saw another signal. Your first buying amount was 100. You saw another signal. You entered another 100, forgetting that you have opened margin calls on pros. So as pros wanted to buy when the market dropped, it didn't get money because you have used that money to actually bought another signal. So the robot will give you a message like this, that it couldn't actually buy your margin call and it has stopped the margin call. So you should top up. Once you top up, come back to the coin and tap on open margin call so that it can continue from where it stopped opening the margin call from. I hope that part is clear. Now, there are some people that when they are trading, they actually go to Binance, remove the money, and use it to trade another coin. So the coin that they remove the money from, when it gets into profit and sells, they don't get any profit. They tell you abnormal operation under the transaction record. Okay, so you'll be getting messages like this. Sometimes, if the quantity is not the same as what the robot bought for you, you still get messages like this. Okay, so kindly take note of things of this sort. Yeah. All right. Now, sometimes Royalq also updates us or give us information concerning the Royalq app. They put it under the system message. So that is why it's always advisable to read. So you get yourself abreast with the information. Okay. Now let's go to order message. Under the order message, there are only two types of messages you see. Only two. Buy and sell. Buy and sell. Anytime your robot buys, it gives you a notification. If it sells, it gives you a notification. Whether you bought it manually or sold it manually, the robot will still give you a notification under the order message. Now, the iPhone users, your new messages comes from the top. It comes from the top. The old ones will be below, but the new ones will come from the top. So don't come and be scrolling through them, miss out, okay? But the Android users and the Android users, your messages, the new ones comes from below. The old ones are always at the top, then the new ones come from the bottom. Okay, so please don't get it twisted, just get this clear. So we are done. Now let's look at this announcement. Okay, this is actually announcement. There are informations. Once you tap on it, you can actually read whatever informations that are on it. Okay, so I believe all of you can notice that there is a change here. Last week during our meeting, we were not having 156,000. What were we having? Can I see someone type it in the chat if you were really following? I was talking about the user profits, the profit that we have made. Last week wasn't 156 million USDT. It was something else. Can someone type it in the chat for me? How much was it? 154,000. Okay, 150, you are wrong. 152, you are wrong. Yes, it was actually 154 million. Okay, 154. So you can see the changes that are taking place here. We are making a lot of money. Now it is 156 million USDT. Okay, so it tells you that we are enjoying profit. And during the bull run, it's gonna be worse. You can mark this date down, write the profit down, and wait during the bull run and see how much that will be. Okay, so that's actually the user profits that they have put together and displayed for us to know. Once you tap on it, you can actually read more about it. Now let us go down. There is this 3 lines or menu bar here, and you would see a notification bell. Once you click on this menu bar I've circled here, it actually takes you to the announcement page, okay, or the announcement button. So we see latest announcement, then new listings entails of the new coins, then removal notice, okay. So all these informations are here. The latest announcement, any announcement concerning Royalq, they'll actually announce it here. Then let's go to the new listings. Anytime there are new pairs, new trading pairs that have been added, Royalq alerts us, okay? So you can actually track since the time they started adding new coins to it. That was on 8th of May 2023. Okay. Then the last time they added a pair was 25th of March 2024. That's actually, yeah, for HTX and OKS users. For Binance, we only had one coin that was added. Okay. These pairs that they are added, they are not actually compulsory for users to trade. If you feel like adding them, that is why we have the options that you can add. Okay. I saw some people complaining that, oh, why are Royalq adding a lot of coins? I hope we are safe. Others too are actually jubilating over it because they were trading this coins on their own on their exchanges manually. So as Royalq brought it, they thought it was actually a blessing. Okay, so everybody and their ways. Now the removal notice. Anytime a coin is being delisted on an exchange, Royalq alerts us. Okay, it's not Royalq that is actually removing those coins, but it's the exchange. Okay, usually things of this sort happen if the coin that they've listed on their exchange does not match their requirements, they actually remove it. Okay, so that is why we always need to trade with precaution. All right, so we can see the last coin that was removed was DREP, MOB, and PNT. They alerted us that on 3rd of April, it will be delisted, so nobody should trade it. Or if you're already trading it, be cautious, know how to go in and come out quickly without getting stuck, okay? But if you already have it, you can actually transfer it to from Binance to another exchange, so you can still be holding it over there. Okay, so this one too, they are removing it from Binance Futures Trading. Then HTX too, they are removing PLA. So if you have users in your team that are using HTX, it's your duty as a leader to update them with all these information. Okay. All right. So let's move out of announcements and go to API. What does API stands for? Application Programming Interface. What does it do? It actually helps communication between your robot and your exchange. Okay. It protects your account. It doesn't actually withdraw money, so you have nothing to be afraid of. There are videos on how to go about it. Without connecting these two applications, your robot cannot actually work for you. You need to connect the robot with your exchange, so the robot will pick up the trades on your behalf. So here are all the exchanges that I made mention of. You can connect all at the same time, okay? All right. Now, revenue details. Okay, so revenue details. As I mentioned earlier on, Royalq is not a return on investment that you say, okay, the company says with $5,000, you'll be earning 500 daily. No, those are the scam products that will end up running away when they get their target. Okay, so with this, your profit is based on the market conditions and also your capital and sometimes how you also trade. Okay. All right. This button here, you can actually use it to forward the whole page to someone. So if you tap on it, it gives you options. Where do you want to share to? WhatsApp or Facebook or anywhere. Okay. So we have the profit analysis, the currency profit. Now, this is the cumulative profit. Cumulative simply means the total, everything that has added up till now. Then total profit for today is the profit that you have made today for now. Okay. Once the day ends, it becomes 0, then the new one starts again. Now, let's not forget that we use the Singapore time. So if you are not in the Singapore time or you are not in an area or a region that uses UTC+8, you are going to realize that if it's 6 p.m., usually in Germany, if it's 5 p.m. in Germany, we enter into a new day in Royalq. Okay, so when you see something of that sort, don't say, hey, why have I started making profit for the next day when I'm still in the old day? I haven't yet ended this day, Don't get freaked out, okay? It's just because of the Singapore time that the Royalq app uses. Now, this is an eye. Once you tap on it, it actually turns it off from people seeing your profit, okay? Then there is an information here we need to read. I always stands for information, okay? All right. Oh, sorry. So they said while using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Profit will directly go into your exchange balance. So those who have been trading, you will notice that there are 3 types of strategy modes we have. We have the sub-bin mode, real-time settlement, and the whole warehouse mode, okay? So Royalq is trying to let us know that if you are using the sub-bin mode, if there is a sell from the feed call going, the robot actually uses the profit to draw the average price closer to the current price. But unless the first to the fourth call plus the original, if everything sells completely, that is when you see a profit recorded, okay? So don't think, why am I seeing 0% profit rate, meanwhile the coin has sold, okay? So please understand that as well. So under the records, we will see the month first, followed by the day, then the year. Okay, it's always like that. Then the profit that you have made. Okay, so you can see yesterday was $2. I was so busy that I didn't actually focus on trading yesterday, you know. Then 28, 62, 27, 60, 25th, 37, then 24th, 199, okay, almost 200. So you can see that each day and the profit, okay, it actually varies, okay, because you do not control the market, okay. Now you can only get the details for the last 7 days. If it's more than 7 days, you will not actually get the details, okay. So let's look at this page. I hope you guys can hear me. Am I loud and clear, Pastor Mahmoud? Hello, my co-host. Can you guys hear me? Am I still sharing? Am I live and clear?
Yes, you are clear. We can hear you very well.
Okay, thank you. All right. So this is the profit amount and the fuel fee that was deducted. You remember I told you any total, like any profit you make, 20% is deducted out of it. So the 20% actually goes to the Royalq community and the Royalq as well. Okay, so you can see this is $8. They deducted 1.7. So the more profit you make, be ready to pay more fuel fee. That is simple as that. Okay, the time that's the coin sold and the date. Then the strategy. We use the martingale, not the grid boat. Okay, we use the martingale strategy. Then the coin name, Badger against USDT. Then the exchange you traded it on, that was Binance. Okay, so all these informations are here. You always have to click on it and know which coin actually sold and the amount of profit it gave you. If you are not trading on the spot market and you are trading on futures, please just tap on futures to get it. You can also forward this button, this page to someone if you want to by using the forward button here. All right, so let's go to profit analysis. Under the profit analysis, you actually see this beautiful graphical illustration, okay? The coins that you've traded and the percentages you've made in it, okay? Like in total concerning your profit, like out of this 5,707, 13.6% is for WLD, 15, it's in that order, okay? So you see it. Now, once you tap on Binance, you would see the rest of the exchanges below. So you can choose the appropriate one that you are using. Then the same applies to the spot or futures. So you actually click on the appropriate one. Okay, so let's go to currency profit. Under the currency profit, it actually displays to you the amount in USDT in total that you have made, okay? So we see Badger 190. Badger is a new coin they listed. They brought on Royalq not long ago. Look at Bonk here, then T-Fuel, Solana. So it actually goes down to the last end, okay? Even if it's a cent that you made from that particular coin, Royalq displays it. That is one thing I love about the application because everything is clearly defined. There's nothing hidden. Okay. That is one thing I love. It's very transparent. Okay. All right. So if you are not using sports, you are using futures, you tap on futures. Okay. Then the same way applies to the exchanges. So under the currency profit too, you can also get the exchange that you are using to trade. You get the details. The same way you can forward this page to someone by using the forward button here. Okay. So I hope that part is also clear. Let's move out of revenue details and go to invite friend. Invite friend. So I believe if someone asks you, oh, what are you doing? I need some online business to do. You can actually share your invitation link with the person. Or when you are marketing and someone asks you, you just come here and copy your invitation link. Please do not copy the code because your prospect might not know which one is the fake app, which one is the original, especially if they are using an Android phone. So to be on a safer side, come here, tap on this copy invitation link, copy your link. The links do not change. It's the same link, okay? So copy it and send it to your prospect. Once they tap on it, they can actually register on the official website. They are redirected after successful registration to download the app through their stores, okay? I hope that is clear. They said invite friends and we win together. They didn't say invite friends and only you, the inviter, enjoys. Okay, the invitee to also enjoys. Everybody. Okay. All right. So that is all about invite friend. Now let's go to user guide. You remember from the beginning, I told you that Royalq is actually a financial tool. Okay. It's just like any device you get. When you buy a device from the market or any product, it comes with a user guide. The same way Royalq also has a user guide. So the beginner's guide, information regarding abnormal operation orders. If you want to know the reason why people get abnormal operations, come and read it. Then how to create a strategy with the smart crate. You can actually read this and get abreast with it instead of using the manually create. So all these information are here at our disposal. Some people ask, my leader, what is futures? What is futures? I learned futures is like this, it's like that. Please come and read it to get to know more. Okay. So we would also see the tutorials of the exchanges. Okay, the API binding. Someone was asking on one of the pages that he needs a video for Bybit. Okay. So during the time you're asking, if at that time you asked, nobody was available, all the answers are on your phone. Just come here quickly. If it's OKS, you forward it to the person. Once you forward it and they click on it, it actually gives them this. So they would see, okay, the first step, I have to log into the website of HTX. I have to tap on my account after logging in. I have to click on API. So all these are like, it's a graphical illustration. So there is no way someone will see this and won't be able to follow. Do you get my point? Okay, so if your upline or someone is not there to help you, the app is there to help you. Guys, make good use of the application. Okay. Sometimes people ask me, my leader, did you go to school in Royalq? Did you go to school in crypto? No. I haven't even attended a crypto class before. Okay. I learned all this from here. You guys can also learn it. Okay. So we have the number 4. All the steps are here. You move from 4, you go to 5, 6, 7, 8. Provided you can read and see clearly, I believe you can do this with or without your upline. Okay. So here are all the details that we need. If it is not okay as you are looking for and you are looking for Binance, you tap on Binance, it gives you Binance as well. Okay. All right, so let us go back to the beginner's guide. So after the beginner's guide, we will also see the, hold on, okay. We also see the, how do you call it? I've forgotten the name. The Royalq related questions and answers. Okay. Some of the questions you get a lot of prospects asking is, I hope I'll not lose my money. Oh. You know, all these businesses we've been doing, you lose. I hope when it comes to withdrawals, I'll not hear any stories. So please come here. All the answers to your questions are here. Okay. So you can actually come and read under the Royalq related questions and answers. The reason why most African countries are not moving forward is we fail to read. We fail to read. We fail to research. We fail to read. So guys, make reading your habit. Strategy description. Martingale strategy of never going out of position. If you want to understand what this strategy description means, click on it and read more information. Okay. All right, so that is it about the user guide. So let us go to the mentor. So the mentor is actually also another feature that Royalq has to help people that their uplines are not able to support them when they need them, or people that do not even know their upline. Some people got the referral link through YouTube, through TikTok, through different channels that they don't even know how to track the person who posted it over there. Okay, so if you happen to be such people and you need assistance or help, but you are not getting full support on the WhatsApp groups, you can actually come here and search for a mentor. Now, you need to know who you are choosing. Will the person be available or to assist you anytime you need them? If no, you have 3 chances to choose 3 different people. The first person, you can change to the second. The third has to be your last stop, or else you are stuck over there. Okay. Now, for you to become a mentor, you need to be on the second level of this business and above. Okay. So if you don't even decide to build team, but you know that you can guide people, you have the talent, you have the technical know-how on how to educate people, on how to place trades, how to win successfully, you can actually try and get to the second rank, apply for the mentorship program, then you can start advertising or trying to help people. There is a lot of money from this aspect too, so don't underestimate it. Okay. Now, some people to use this mentorship so badly by trying to fish out people. Hey, make me your mentor by force. Make me, please. If you are caught doing poaching members who already have their uplines in the business supporting them, if you are caught doing that, you'll be reported to Royalq and they would take the account from you. So please be careful, okay, and report people who actually do that as well. So you can see a lot of members are here. We have 600, more than 639. Okay, so there is money from this aspect as well. Now let's go to quantitative class. So I always tell you when I come to this part of the business, I say if we are not ready to learn, don't be ready to earn. Now, this word learn, if we take out L, we have N. So, my brothers, my sisters in the house, if you are not ready to learn, don't be ready to earn it. Don't be expected to earn any money, okay? So, with the Royalq app, they have given us beautiful tutorials here for you to know how Royalq operates. What is quantitative trading? What is principal income? What is floating loss? Most people who are new in the business, they think floating loss is actually real loss. They'll be like, you said there are no losses in the business. Why am I seeing floating loss? It becomes a real loss if the robot has actually sold it. But if the robot has not sold it, it's not a loss. That's why the name even explains itself. Floating loss. It's actually floating. So it can come up and sell for you. Okay? All right. Now, what is quantitative? What is trading strategy, and what is the principle of quantifying money? Come here, watch these videos. How is Royalq robot, like the introduction of Royalq? Come here, get more information. You can actually screen record it or save it. Okay, save the videos and forward it to people. Then we have the Binance API video tutorial. Maybe you don't like the first one that I taught. You wish to watch it on video. You can also come here and play any of the videos, okay? Now, unfortunately, these videos are only available in these languages. I'm sorry. That one I cannot answer. You just have to ask Royalq. Why didn't you provide these videos in Italian language or Arabic? Okay. Ask them and they would be able to answer you. All right, that is it about the quantitative class. Are you guys still here? Are you guys following? Hey, where am I? I want to go to them. Okay. Hey, who is sending angry face? Is everything okay? Please, my leader, KS Kisambira or Kisambira, who has annoyed you that you are giving angry faces like this? I hope all is well with you. All right, let me continue. This angry face there, only God knows why. All right, so let us go to assets, okay? So under this page, you can actually see a lot of fuel fee being deducted, okay? Anytime you make profit, I told you, you pay fuel fees, okay? The more profit you make, the more fuel fees you pay. So anytime there is a new sale, I'll get a notification that your balance is 10 or it's less than this thing. So once it gets lower than 2, the robot will stop working. So after this meeting, I actually have to go and top up before some coin will pump and yeah, okay, so that is it. When you want to deposit, you tap on the deposit button, then you copy the wallet address, then you deposit successfully. Do not forget, deposit USDT only. You need some fuel fee to start your trading. Then the wallet address, okay, we have the copy sign over here, or you can just scan the QR code. Do not forget to use the TRC20, guys, okay? Or else your asset will be lost. All right, so the withdrawal, there's no withdrawal on this account, so I cannot show you, but I'll share another account to educate you more on that as well. So the more simply means if you want to use, maybe you don't need assets, you need price alerts, you can actually tap on the edit. You see plus and minus, so you just use it. Let's practice. So let's say I bring assets down, then I add price alerts, then I tap on done. You have to confirm to save what you have done. So price alert is showing here. Now, what are the price alerts? Okay. So as I was presenting, you saw that I got a notification that said Gala has increased by so and so. So you can actually add your favorite coins or the coins that you usually trade, okay, by tapping on the plus. Then maybe I want to add, which coin should I add? Hey, Alice USDT. Wow, we have coins, so maybe we must have Doris USDT as well. So let's add any coin. Okay, let's just add any coin. Maybe I add this Biko. I don't know if it's B complex or what, Biko or Biko. You can pronounce it anyhow. So I tap on done. Once I tap on done, I'll see that the coin has been added. Okay. So anytime it's going up or down, I get an alert. Okay, that's what we call the price alert. If you want to remove it, you can actually remove it by tapping on delete. Then it's successfully removed. Unfortunately, it's only available for Binance and HTX. Okay. All right. So yeah. Now, as we are here, you can see that people are actually making profit. Okay. Anytime someone makes profit, Royalq actually alerts us that so and so. You too, they've been displaying your profit. Maybe because you are not online, you don't actually see it. Okay. They do not display all the email address. Then they actually write the coin that you traded. Was it on spot or futures? You see it indicated and the profit the person actually made. Okay. So you actually know that, hey, Charlie, people are making profit on this particular coin. Let me also jump on it and see if I can also make some profits. Okay. All right, so that is it. Now let us look at this part. We have the spot, we have the futures, but I'll only focus on the spot, okay? Now, at my far right corner here, on the same lane, you would see plus, okay? That's a new feature that came not long ago. So the plus will actually help you to add the new coins that they are bringing on Royalq, okay? So if you want to add, you can add them one, or if you want to add all, just tap on all below, then tap on add. Okay, then it adds successfully. I know some people see signals, they'll be like, I don't have this coin, no, I've searched for it, it's not on. How is that possible? Meaning you haven't added the new coins. So come to the plus sign under the coin management, then you will see spot. Then tap on all, then add. Then you are done. Okay. Now we have USDT, we have BTC pair, we have Ethereum pair, but currently most of us are trading on the USDT pairs. Okay. The USDT pairs means you are using USDT to trade other currencies. Then the BTC pair means you are using BTC to trade other currencies. The same way applies to the Ethereum. This search button is used to search for coins. Okay. So we have the currency, that is the name of the cryptocurrencies, okay? The cryptocurrencies we have. Then we have the last price or latest price. So the current price of each coin is being displayed, okay? Each exchange and the different coins that, the different prices over there. Now let's look at the change. My focus will really be on the change, okay? Now there are some two arrows close to the change. We have the top arrow and the down arrow, okay? So if I tap on the top arrow, it actually arranges the coin from the negative, okay, to the positive, okay? When I scroll down, you see that the positive coins are below, okay? So you can see the ones that are doing well are at the bottom. Wow, this coin that they delisted, only God knows what's happening on the coin. In fact, all the three coins they delisted all of a sudden have started going up. I hope Binance will not regret delisting it. I don't know what's happening actually. Maybe I need to research on the coin. Okay, let us continue. So we have it's always advisable if there are no signals and you have more money to trade, pick up the highest negative coins than you picking up the already pumping coins. Why? Because if you do not have enough capital to open more margin calls, if in case the coin changes direction. So it's always best to go in for the highest negative, but still you definitely trade with margin calls. Okay. So to be able to get it, you just have to tap on the top arrow, or depending on your phone. Okay, some phones is the down arrow rather that gives them the negative. Okay, so with my iPhone, the top one gives you the negative, the down one gives you the coins that are performing well at the market. Okay, so that is it. You just tap on it. Like for instance, I tap on this, then I tap on create, then I choose martingale. Then next step, then I start. I'm already trading this coin already. I entered last night, and yeah, you can see. So that is it. Okay, you just tap on it. The phase 2 is here. Then create. The next step, whether you analyze it or not, it will still deliver. Okay. All right. So let us move out from home and go to quantitative or strategy. Okay. So you can see we've already discussed this. It's the same thing. It gives you the order message, okay? You see the buying and the selling. Then we have bots, the type of bots we have. Running means the ones that are currently running for you, okay? So let's tap on bots for you to see the type of bots we have. So we have the martingale strategy bot. That is what we actually use currently. Then we have the grid bot still under the spot, okay? Then we have the martingale futures bot under the futures, okay? So you can actually choose any of your choice. But for Crypto Ambassadors team, we are sticking to martingale strategy both for now. All right, so I go back to running. Then here are the running coins. Now, you see martingale strategy boats, that's the topic. Then we have the search for searching of coins. Then we have the badge setting. Then we have the funnel here. Okay. So when you tap on the badge settings, you would see the coins that you are already trading. Okay. But you need to tap on the funnel. You need to tap on the funnel so that you can actually select all the coins or whatever change you want to do. If you want to change the settings of only the running coins, you can continue and do that, or only the stop coins. But if you are new and you want to trade for the first time, I suggest you put it on all, then you tap on confirm. Once you tap on confirm, you tap on all again, then you deselect. If you are already trading some coins, you don't want the change to take effect on it. Just deselect the ones that are already in trade for you. So it actually displays the stop coins plus the running ones. Okay. Once you deselect those ones, you just tap on badge setting. Then you go to strategy setting. We don't use the smart create, you use the manually create. Then you choose my template, choose a strategy setting. If only you have created some, because this is actually the default settings. And this one, you need a lot of capital to use the default settings of Royalq. Okay. So I tap on choose a strategy setting. You can see I have a lot of strategies here. This one, I name it $1,000. Then I have this bull run strategy. I have 320 magic 3. Like there are lots. You can add as many strategies as you want. So if I want to select a particular strategy, I just select it. Okay. So for instance, we usually get one shot with 2 margin calls. Okay. So I decide to select this. Then the first buying amount I'll just make it 300. Then I tap on save. Once I tap on save, it saves automatically into all the coins that I've selected. Okay. With the iPhone users, sometimes this thing keeps rolling. I think we should all report it to Royalq so they'll look into it for us. Okay. But the Android users, once they tap on it, it just goes and saves successfully. I think I experience it on Binance most often than the rest of the exchanges, because yesterday we used iPhone to do the same settings on OKS. It went so fast, OKS and HTX. But with Binance, I don't know whether Binance has a lot of coins. That is why it delays. Only God knows. Okay. So once it's finished rolling, I'll just go back. Then it saves into all the coins. Okay. This will actually waste my time. Let me just go back. But that is how we actually do it. Okay. Then you go back. So once you tap on the coin, any coin, you can see that the settings are already in. Always choose this one. If you choose this, it means you are going to a copy trader. So don't choose this, but choose the one that you can change the settings at any time, okay? Because it has more flexibilities. So once I touch on it, you can see the settings that I selected. The one shot with 2 margin calls. You can see it here. So all I need to do is to start. I don't need to do any special thing unless the signal says take profit 5% or 10%, and maybe the margin call drop. The first margin call drop is not 1%, maybe it's 2% or 0.2. Then I'll go and change that one. Okay. But I'll definitely start it before I change it, so I don't miss out on the price they ask us to buy at. But if they ask you to buy presets at, they give you a preset price, you have to type that price here. Unless the price you are giving as preset is higher than the current price, then buy at the current price. Let's say the preset price they gave you for this coin is 0.045. Then you saw it at 0.3, you definitely choose this, because our goal is to buy low and sell high. Don't say, the signal says 0.045, so me, I'll enter and start. You are doing your own self, okay? But when you come and the current price rather is 0.04, then the preset price is 0.3798. Enter the preset price here and start it. Once the price drops, it will buy. I hope that part is clear. Okay. So let's look at something quickly. Then we are done under this part. Which can give me profit? Let me see. ADX and OM. Okay, ADX. OM is still in trade. Yeah, OM, I opened a lot of margin calls. So it only sells the fake margin call. So this is where we say when you have more than 4 margin calls, put it on sub-bin mode real-time settlement. So only the feed call, it can sell several times, okay? It can sell so many times before everything will sell. But if you put it on sub-bin mode, if it sells the feed call, it will actually draw the average price. It will use the profit to draw the average price closer to the current price, okay? But the whole warehouse mode, it will sell, it will wait and sell everything at once. If you have less than 5 margin calls, you can use the whole warehouse. That one quite chooses it automatic. But if you have more than 5 margin call limit, more than 4, you put it on sub-bin mode real-time settlement. We use the middle one if you really want to come out of floating loss quickly. Okay. All right. Now let's look at the transaction details of OM. So this is the log. The log tells you everything that has happened on the coin through your exchange. Then the transaction record is the one that looks like a calendar that is being hanged. So I tap on it. Then you can see. So my number of call margin, that's the fifth margin call, it's sold. I got 56 cents. Then it sold again. I got 49 cents. That is still the fifth. So the fifth continues to buy and sell. Only that one alone can even fetch you $20 before everything will sell completely. Okay. So you can see it keeps selling and selling and selling. So that's how to get your transaction record. So now if this coin really goes up, it can sell all the first to fourth margin call plus the original. Okay. All right. So cycle, if you put it on cycle, it simply means the robot to continue to buy and sell this coin over and over again. So it's always advisable not to put one shot signals on cycle because you are just entering to take a little profit and come out. Maybe the coin is heading towards a different direction. If you put it on cycle, you'll be caught in floating loss. Okay. Sell. If I want to sell manually, I tap on the sell button. But anytime you see profit and loss is negative and you sell, my dear, you are going to lose. Okay. So don't sell when it's in negative. Then let's say we have buy. If I tap on buy and I want to buy manually of OM, if I type 200, my return rate will now reduce to negative 6 instead of negative 8. I'll have a new average price. My average price will not be 0.76. It will now be 0.74. Don't forget, our goal is the current price has to be higher than the average price so that there will be a sell. Okay. All right. Like for instance, there was this picture I saw on one of the groups. Someone was asking that, what's the meaning of this? Let me see. I don't know if I started. Let me check if they're under my start messages. Unfortunately, no. The groups are so many, so I might not detect where it actually came from. But I think it came from the group 2, Crypto Ambassadors group 2. Let me see if I can see it here. Oh, who can actually refer me if you know what I'm talking about? One leader in this country even commented on it. Let me see the page. Forgotten. The person actually shared it and it was really paining me. I don't know the caption. I would have just type on it. Uh, man, forgotten. One leader from this country even commented on it. Okay, I go to the pictures rather than I see it. Okay, that will be easy for me to locate it. Person actually had a huge profit and was saying he doesn't know the meaning of this, but he was actually trying to joke. Okay, it's not here. Just take your time. I'll locate it because it's on one of the crypto ambassadors pages. We are about to close. Okay, so those who are in a hurry, don't leave if you really want to learn. But oh no, not this, not this. The person was really being sarcastic about the fuel fee. Okay, I found it. Let me start it now. So the person was like, hello, family. In what situation the average price can be less than the current price? Okay, so you can see if the current price is higher than the average price, that is when you make beautiful profit. Imagine only $70 and this person is making 408 on this. Which bank can give you 408%? It's never going to happen. Okay, never. I've never seen some before. So it's the ICP coin we traded. Okay, so yeah, something like this you can actually share on your status for marketing. So I'll be like, what am I seeing well? Okay. Okay. All right. So let's continue. So that's what I mean by the price. Okay. The current price must be more than the average price for the robot to be able to sell. Now we have looked at transaction records where you can find it. Now let's look at this coin called Ray. I want to check the transaction record for that because it sold for me. So you can see, even though my take profit was 2.5, okay, it actually gave me a profit of 5%. Why? Because this coin actually went so up, so high. So instead of my 2.5, it gave me 5. The same way, if you put 2.5, it can give you 2.1, 2.4, 2.3. Okay, because as it was about to sell, the buying callback made the way the coin was actually rising. After they deducted the buying callback, you ended up with lesser than your take profit. But that's not actually a problem. Okay, it do happens. Sometimes if the market continues to move up, it will rather add up to it, not to rather take from the take profit. Okay, so you can see, gave me this beautiful profit. I entered 29th of March. Let me see if that is it. No, it's here. It started from here. Yeah, I entered 27th of March. Then my first margin call bought 29th. Okay. It's about patience. Okay. Then it sold today, 30th. Okay. I made 5%. So imagine instead of 300 I put on it was 3,000. I would have made a lot of profit. So guys, that is it. Yeah, I think we are done under the quantitative or strategy. Just turn off the eye so nobody see your money. You refresh it to see the actual balance before you pick a new trade. Sometimes you see a different figure here. Just make sure you have logged out, launch your app and relaunch it again. But you can compare it with your exchange balance, the balance you have on USDT. Okay. All right. Sorry. So let's go to Circle. Under the Circle, we have a lot of copy traders. So I mentioned from the beginning, we don't only earn from you trading with your capital or you sharing the opportunity or you being a mentor. You can also earn from being a copy trader. You come out with your own unique trade settings and advertise it to the community. So if people join, they pay strategy fee to you as well. Okay. So we have the news as well. Under the news, you actually see anytime there is a new sale or something, you still see it under the news. And this is where you can actually see the profit that it gave you. Not necessarily, hey, what am I circling? Not necessarily you going to your transaction record to see it. Like the 5% I showed you on the Royalq is here. Okay, so you can actually see the percentage that you were given. So the OM, because it's on the faith margin call, from the faith margin call, you get 1.3%. Okay, you can actually change it from the distributed and allocated profits. Under that tab, then you can change it. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing this screen. Then I'm going to log into an account that is actually for building or for team building. Then we are done for the day, okay? Don't leave. Wait for us to share the grace before you leave. Okay, we were like 130. Now I see, I'm sure it's less than 100 now, Pastor Mahmoud. Okay, so let me quickly come back to the Zoom and share my screen again. All right, so guys, the reason why Doris will not keep her big mouth or small mouth shut, it's because of money. All right, so let's come to the mine button. Okay, under the mine button, you would see your name plus your rank. Please, your email. If the eye is not turned off, please turn it off so nobody sees your email. It's actually to protect you. Okay. Then you put your beautiful flyer or picture there. Then let's tap on this arrow here. If we tap on the arrow, you can actually see your nickname. But before you change your nickname as a new member, tap on the arrow here to see your counselor. Okay. So you all remember I told you Leader Julius is my upline. Okay, so you can see him here. Now, if Pastor Mahmoud has given his link to someone and the person uses the link, but later on, before they fund the account, they realize that no, that's not Pastor Mahmoud's name. It was a mistake. They'll quickly go and delete the account. Then they'll use the appropriate link. Okay, so always check my counselor to see if the name is the same before you come to nickname and personalize it by using your own nickname. Sometimes the name, they'll be like, oh, someone is already using it. Nickname already exists. Just change it or add something unique to it. And the location. The countries that have a lot of users, those are the countries that you see in the list. Okay? So if you don't see your country in the list, choose other. Just feel free and choose other. Royalq, as they see a lot of people joining from that IP address, they'll actually add the country automatically. Okay? So if you don't see your country in the list, meaning you have a lot of homework to do. UK is not in the list. Ghana is not in the list. Nigeria is in, Uganda is in, Germany is in, Netherlands is in, Belgium is not in. So that should tell you, I think Spain and Italy too is in. Okay. So, but later, once they bring your country, you can actually select it. Okay. All right. So let's go to user benefits. No. I forgot something. Someone asked, when will I be expiring? My robot will expire on 21st of June 2024. And I already have money there to renew automatic. That is why you see cancel here. But if you do not see cancel, it means you have not put it on auto renewal. Okay, so leave it like that. So user benefit. But if you are someone who actually builds team and it's not on automatic renewal, I beg put it there because maybe that day your account will expire, you haven't opened your this thing, you will not know. Then you miss out. There are a lot of people in my team, they have missed out on money. Last time someone sent me his back office that my leader, I want to renew, but see, I've seen that I have $250 something. How can I retrieve it? I said, can't you see? They say it's lost. They say reward lost. So something that is lost, how can you get it? Since you were not active in the business, your team members were active, the money has gone to your upline. So that is how it works, okay? So if you're someone who builds team, I'll urge you to put it on automatic renewal so that once the date gets there, it automatically renews it for you. Okay, so you don't miss out on your earnings. So user benefit, those who decide to share the opportunity. Here is actually the levels and the requirements that get you to that rank. Okay, so you're on a junior broker, what to send you to the middle broker? You need to directly activate 3 people and reach 20 team members. Then you can get to that part. Or you do it alone, you go solo. I don't believe in going solo. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. All right. So these are the benefits you get. Now we have the levels from level 1 to level 5. 1 to 5, you earn from your team members, but the 6th one, you earn globally. We have over 2 million users of Royalq. So if you're on the last rank, oh my God, all the people using Royalq app on this planet Earth, even on a different planet, Mars, you will still be earning from them, whether they activate new people in their team or they trade and make profits. Oh yeah, you go get some of your dividends. Okay. So that is why we are all focused on getting on this rank. Now let's go to assets. So you can see that this account here, you don't see a lot of reds because it's not mainly for trading. Okay. It's for building. So the total asset you see here is the total money that you have. You can turn off the eye so nobody will see it. Okay. So my equivalent is in Ghana cedis because I'm a Ghanaian and I'm really prospecting in Ghana a lot. Okay. That's why I put it in Ghana cedis. I can equally change it to euro. Okay. So let's look at these settings here first. So your balance reminder is 2. That's the default one. You can actually increase it, but you can't bring it lower than 2. Okay, if you increase it to 10 or to 8 or to 5. Hey, who has unmuted? Please mute yourself. Okay. So if the balance reminder gets below, like, let's say, for instance, you have 5 as your balance reminder or 10. Once the robot your asset gets to 10, the robot will stop working. But the default one is 2. So you can change it. People who change it, they actually use a lot of capital to trade. Okay. So it's not compulsory to change it. You can leave it on 2. Now, let's look at this blue box or white box here. Once I click on it, we will actually see all the deposits that has been made into this account and also the withdrawals and the time. Okay. Sometimes the deposit you see here is from a multiple account. It's not actually from my exchange. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Now, let's look at the withdrawals. So actually yesterday I withdrew some 127 to do some quick thing called quickie. All right, okay. So any amount of money you withdraw from Royalq, you are being charged 2 USDT. Okay, you are being charged 2. And now look at the time the money got into my wallet. It's so fast, okay? It's like magic. It works like magic. If you haven't experienced it before, you cannot actually talk about it, okay? So any amount you withdraw, 25th March, I withdrew $1,002. I was charged $2. 1,000 arrived in my account, my Bybit account, okay? Then you see the time difference. In some few minutes, withdrawal time was 6 seconds, 12:25, 6 seconds. Arrival time, the same 12:25, but 58, close to a minute. It wasn't even up to. So guys, that is why Doris will not keep her mouth shut. She will keep referring, bringing more people on board and building an empire, okay? So we've talked about the deposit. Let's talk about the withdrawal. So with the withdrawal, you can see I've added my white list, okay? So anytime I want to withdraw, either I withdraw to this or this. I have my Bybit and my Binance, okay? So anyone I want to choose, I click on it. Once I tap on it and confirms, it actually selects it for me, okay? Then I type the amount I want to withdraw. The minimum you can withdraw from Royalq is 10. If it's lower than 10, I'm sorry, you cannot withdraw it, okay? It has to be 10. But now that I have my white list, I can actually withdraw 10 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures, 4 figures, just name it. Can choose to withdraw all now, like no man's business. Okay. So you can see if I choose to withdraw, I'll only be charged $2. Okay. My goal is to. I haven't yet hit my goal. That's why you still see it there. Now we use the transfer button for transferring to Royalq to Royalq. Some time ago, I heard one leader saying that, now Royalq charges if you are sending to a Royalq account. I said, no, it's not true. I tried to actually do it and see. I withdrew from one account, brought it here. They didn't charge. I actually used the withdrawal button instead of transfer. Still, they didn't charge me. So guys, take note. They do not charge. If your own is being charged, you need to report it to Royalq. Unless the person did not send you a Royalq wallet address and the person claimed they sent you that. Okay, so take note. The old addresses too has been changed. So if you saved your Royalq address on some page and you are always using that, please stop. Use the current one. Okay. So if you tap on the transfer button at the top too, you still see the withdrawal details over here in a different view. Okay. All right. So let's move out and go to history record. So the history record displays the monies that you are getting that sum up to this 1,900 and something. But lest I forget, when you go to the mentor, the money you have made from the mentor to adds up to it. Okay. You can see. Oh, okay. I see someone, one of my team members has joined. All right. So you can see this profit also adds up to my, how do we call it? My asset. Okay. They also add up to my asset. But not everything in total is the daily ones. Okay. The daily ones. So guys, kindly take note. All right. So let us move out over here and go to, we are on mine. Okay, so that is asset for you. You see peer reward, direct quantification, meaning someone that is my downline directly has made profit. So I also make something. Peer reward, my peer rewards there, sometimes there are a lot. Then team quantification, mentor bonus. So you can see they all sum up. So it's not like the mentor bonus goes somewhere differently. Then we have direct quantification again, team quantification. You can be going it's like in 1 minute you can earn a lot of times. Okay. So you can only get the last 7 days. If it's more than 7 days, I'm sorry, you cannot get it. So we've looked at API bind. I won't click on it again. Under the home, you see API bind. Under the mine button too, you still see API bind. Okay. Now let's go to team. So under the team, you see your team members in total, how many people have actually activated. You see all of them and the cumulative profit you have made from the team activation and the profit for today, 30 USDT. So senior to team. I'm on the senior rank now. My next rank is team. And this one is checked. This one is checked. It's just left with I need one senior member so I can get to the team. Okay, so that's what I'm busy working on. So that is it about the team. Once you scroll down, you can actually see all the people that are in your team. Okay, all right. So let us go to reward details. So reward details actually tells you the money that you make. Okay, you have made from building the team. These are monies that you have already withdrawn or you can withdraw. But the money under revenue details, you cannot withdraw it because your trading capital is not on Royalq. Okay. So imagine someone in Ghana and this early morning, the person has made 656 Ghana cedis. Hey, Charlie, can buy porridge, you can do a lot of things. So guys, don't sleep on the opportunity. Under the reward details, we have the activation gain, whereby you can actually see those who have activated in your team, okay, that you are qualified to earn from them. Now we have activate peer income. If I have someone on the same rank as me in my team, I earn activate peer income from them as well. Then the last one is actually for global partners, okay, those that are on the last rank. I'm not there yet, so I cannot show anything. Okay, so let us go to the direct quantification. You would see the people that are my downlines that are trading. Anytime they trade, I also make profits. Okay. Then let's go to team quantification. That one is also broken into how many parts? 3 parts, okay? So we have the team quantification, peer reward, and global dividends, okay? So depending on your rank and the money that you actually earn. So let us go to circle owner. You remember I showed you copy traders, okay? So these are where you can see their income details. And also, if you try to think to any strategy of a circle owner, you see the synchronization over here as well. All right, share. So on the home button, we have invite friend. On the mind button, we have share. So all you need to do is copy your invitation link and paste it to your friends, your family, your strangers, your exes. In fact, everybody share it with them. Now, the Royalq feedback is the Royalq support that we actually have, okay? So you can contact, this is the robot, okay? If the robot is not answering you well, you can actually tap on feedback and get the old way of contacting Royalq. Is it a trading problem or account problem or money flow? Any problem, I bet you their support is actually the best, okay? They will actually attend to you. But if you're on the 4th rank and above, you get access to the online customer service. They are available 24/7. Okay. All right. So let's move out and go to security center. This has to do with the security of your account. Okay. So you can change your password, but don't be changing it rough. Okay. Make sure you write it down so that you don't change it frequently, because you'll be asked for the security questions and answers. And if you don't get it right, it's very tedious to get back your account. So modification of email, you can also change your email. You can see my transaction password has been set. My Google Authenticator has been set. But the Google Authenticator, you need to be careful. If you set it and you change your phone, make sure you remember the email that you use in registering the Google Authenticator or in signing in. So you can download it and sign in with the same, or else it's better to turn it off before you change your phone. Okay. So kindly take notice. Now, the Telegram notification, this is where the withdrawal address management is where you can actually add the accounts that you want to be withdrawing to. Then Telegram notification, if you want to connect your Telegram to your Royalq, so they'll be giving you notifications on Telegram, you can also do that as well. Now, trusted device, if I click on it, you see all the devices that has logged into my Royalq account before. It also serves as a form of security for you to know what is happening. Now, delete accounts. There are 2 ways to delete. First one, if you are not happy with all these beautiful things I've said about this robot and you want to delete your account, delete it and leave. Don't come saying, I'm selling my second-hand robot for $20, for $60, whatever dollars, because I've lost my parents or I've lost someone. Please, if we catch you, we'll delete you from all the groups. In fact, we'll even report you to Royalq. 2, you can delete if mistakenly you used a wrong link. Maybe I was building one account. I've gotten more people under that account. I don't want to continue to build it. But in the past, I gave that link to someone. So the person comes back, oh, I'm ready to activate. I'll be like, no, the link I gave you, I don't need people under it again. Let's delete it and use a different link. Once you delete it, you can repeat the same email and use the same nickname as well, okay? But you cannot delete accounts if you have trades ongoing or you have money on Royalq. You have to clear everything before you can delete. Now, Face ID and PIN, once you turn it on, you can actually use it to be opening your account instead of typing your password always. My strategy settings is where I showed you that you can create as many trade settings as you want. So anytime you want to trade, you pick it in the trade. You don't have to do it all over again. System setting. This is where you would see the firmware version, the latest version of the app. The currency, you can change to any currency of your choice. The language too, there are so many languages here. We have the Arabic, we have the French, the Spanish, the Portuguese, just name it. If you don't see a language that you have a prospect in, you can suggest it to Royalq as well. Theme mode, we have the night mode, we have the day mode or follow system. Okay. Then notification settings. So my price alert is on. If I'm in an important meeting, I don't want any distractions. I can just turn it off so I don't get any notifications. The same way applies to the Telegram. Okay. So yeah, clear chats. If you need a lot of space, you can clear it. If not, you can leave it. So about Royalq, here are their social handles. Then we have the website. Once you tap on this Royalq, it sends you to the official website. So I'm done for today. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Then I take in questions and answers. Then we are done. Okay. All right. So thank God today I wasn't kicked out, so I can see all the questions. So out of 130 or something, we now have 86. Thank you all for staying, those who stayed, okay? All right, so let me see the questions here. You can raise up your hands. I can allow you to speak up if you have any questions or contributions. So someone says no volume. How? Were you guys not hearing me? No volume. I'm sure the person had a call and the speaker had changed at the top left corner. So that is why the person was not hearing us. Hey, Sunshine to say I can't hear anything. Really? You guys didn't hear me well when I was talking, or you meant the videos? Can you send the video of kids and that man teaching them about crypto? Sure, I can share it, okay? But unfortunately, I cannot share it on Zoom. I can share it on our, how do we call it? Our groups, okay? So whoever asked that question, Mashima, please go to your upline or make sure you're on the Crypto Ambassadors group. You see the video over there. Anyone that sees the video on any of the groups, please forward it to your respective groups, okay? Yes, I can hear you clear. Me, I can't hear anything. Wow, Chinwedu Okoroji. I'm surprised you cannot hear anything. Maybe you didn't connect to your speaker. Thank you, Pastor Mahmoud. Can you share your screen, please? Hey, remove yourself from the screen. Hey, hey, this is where people will kill you. You remove her. It's simple. You remove her. It's simple. Some people can just be rude. How can you come to a meeting, remove yourself from the screen? Sometimes it's nice to be nice, okay? Just be polite and talking. Okay, I received same message few days ago. Okay, Leader Comfort, I don't know what you are referring to, but I hope it's not a problem. Okay, so how fast? Yeah, within 1 week and see the profit. Please, can't really hear you properly. Wow, was I loud and clear? Because I see a lot of people saying they cannot hear me. Pastor Mahmoud or any of my co-hosts.
Being very clear throughout, no problems at all.
Okay, thank you, Leader Anka. Thank you. So, guys, when you join the Zoom, make sure that you turn on, you join through Wi-Fi or call, cellular network, okay? Or else you cannot hear me. So please, those who invite people, kindly let them know, okay? And Kisambira, you are still not explaining to me why you were angry. Only God knows what I said to offend you. I'm sorry, okay? Can we have a video of this meeting? Yes, Leader Comfort, you can. We'll forward it on all the groups after the meeting. It's currently live on the YouTube channel, so you can also get it from there, but I'll share it. Martin Crypto Mojos Igba. Doris, will you be willing to be my mentor? My name is Martin. Okay, I'm a beginner. Sure, Martin, I do not mind, but we'll chat privately, okay? I hope you are still here. Okay, so I'm sending you my private number. Chat me, then we take it from there. Okay, I'll give you my nickname, so you can chat me from there, okay? I hope I gave you the right number. Yeah, that's it. So yes, that is it. The next person says what? No, it's the phone. I use OKS and it's always the same. I sometimes lost on sales because of that. Okay, so it's the phone. All right. Yeah, that's why I wanted to even get an Android. It's the iPhone. I want to get an Android, but we'll still report it to Royalq. So now to that's well noted, okay? Hey, VC say my golden apple. I know VC. He joined this Saturday meetings not long ago. Then before I should know, he has activated. Now he has even activated more than 3 people in his team. And he keeps going. Every day he's making profit. I'm so proud of you, okay? Keep it up. Hey, who is spoiling my name? Dear Doris. It's Doris, please, not Doris. Oh, don't spoil my name. Which best coins to trade amongst the most negative to positive? The highest negative. Murara Vicent, the highest negative. Okay, not the lowest negative, the highest. But my name is Doris, Doris, not Dolis. Pardon, you have said that sub-bin mode helps to get out of FL quickly. Yes, not the sub-bin mode real time settlement, the sub-bin mode. Okay, it really helps. So you can try that and see. Why are most of the coins in negative nowadays? Hey, Royalq president, how can you ask a question like this? A whole president. Yes. As you all know, we are about to approach the Bitcoin halving. That will happen in April 21st. Okay. And during the Bitcoin halving, the supply of Bitcoin is going to be limited. Okay. It's going to be cut into half. So let's say if the supply is 10, it will now be 5. So it will be limited. So during that time, a lot of coins will really go down. So you haven't seen anything yet. The real dip is on the way coming. Okay. So that's why you need to trade cautiously. But just after the halving, oh my God, you are going to love it. It's been predicted that June BTC will get to 125,000. Okay. And I think it's possible because what we are seeing now, BTC getting to 72, coming down again, going up to 7. It has gone to 70 several times. So, guys, it's going to happen, but you need to exercise patience. Don't panic. Okay. You are not going to lose anything. Don't sell at a loss. Instead, use this time to bring in more people so that they can buy the dip. Then once the market goes up, they can all jubilate together with you. Okay, so don't panic. We've been there before. 2021, we were here. BTC got to 69K. We were all excited. It started dropping. It went as low as $15,000. I was still here in the business. Everything is still fine. So, guys, do not panic. You are not going to lose. Okay, whatever floating loss you have, just pause that coin. When the market start rising, I bet you can even make 900% on one coin. You can mark my words, okay? Why does the rise on the bot coin always too lower to that of the real coin in price? Yeah, if you have bought it already, you've already even explained yourself. If you have bought it already, do you expect the price to be the same as the current price? No, the current price keeps moving, but your average price remains the same. Because you have already bought it, it's in the past. So, Royalq president, these are your questions you are asking. They are shocked. It has shocked me. Oh, okay. All right. Pastor Babu, you had a challenge with your network, but thank God you are back. Okay, so Leader Kate said we heard you loud and clear. All right, thank you. How to see those coins in MACD lines to trade? Okay, so which phone are you using? Because all the indicators are there. If you want to see a particular indicator, please just click on it on Royalq. You'll be able to see it. Okay, D Rich or Drich. Repeat the buying about the floating loss, how to gain profit. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to share my screen again, but watch the video. But once you get to the home button, the change, there are 2 arrows close to it. One is up, one is down. Tap on the arrow that will make you see the negative coins, then choose the highest negative. Okay. Can you do API binding of more than one exchange to one Royalq account? Always this question seems to confuse me. Can you do API binding of more than one exchange to one? Yes, you can. Like for instance, you can link OKS, Bybit, Binance to one Royalq. It's possible, okay? Can do all the binding. Okay, so it's possible. Can one change upline after the bot expires? If yes, will the downlines also change automatically? Oh, Bitcoin be this question you've asked here. Unfortunately, the second one is not possible. But yes, you can change your upline after your bot has expired. But unfortunately, if your downlines to their own expire, you have to give them your new link. You cannot let them continue to be under you on that account. So you cannot move. The downlines will not move automatically. No, unless you move them with you. Okay, so Bitcoin B, I hope I've answered you. Okay, kindly add me to crypto ambassadors. My contact is blah, blah, blah. So Marie Raffinians, the reason why I cannot add you is if you come onto the page and you do something bad, I'll be pointed out that I added you or I gave you the link to join. I only add people who are in my team because I'm responsible for them. So I'm sorry, go to your upline. If your upline is no more in the business, look for your upline. Keep looking until you get to the top. But if you happen to be in Leader Julius Cabander's team, you can contact Leader Julius. He will do his investigation to see if truly you belong there, because now we are protecting our teams. It's not easy to build a team. You see someone from another team will just come and join your team and just scatter the whole team for you. So now Crypto Ambassadors team, we are protecting. We only accept people who are in Crypto Ambassadors to be on our groups. So I'm sorry, I cannot do that. Is the withdrawals go back to my local account? Your local account, what do you mean by your local account? I don't understand you. Withdrawals from where? You need to be specific with your questions. If you are withdrawing from Royalq to your exchange, it moves from Royalq to your exchange. Now from your exchange to your normal account, the same way you bought your crypto, that is the same process you use. If it's through mobile money, you go and sell on P2P. But there are some countries that you can link your bank to your exchange, then the money goes directly into your bank in your local currency. Okay? Zoom user. Hey, who is Zoom user? I don't know you. Hey, I think I know you too, but I've forgotten. My love. Hey, my love, pa. Hey, my love, Doris. Your explanation is too much today to the beginners. So can you fresh it up once again in a schedule? Hey, how will I freshen it up? I don't get you. Zoom user. Who is Zoom user? Tell me your name. You sound familiar. We heard you loud and clear. Okay, thank you. We heard you loud and clear. Hey, my love, hey, okay. Okay, VC2 said he heard me loud and clear. Thank you. How can we get a coin to trade you red lines and green lines? The rich, please attend. I think you need the technical analysis meeting. Try and attend those meetings. Okay, it really helps as well. How does sub-bin mode reduce the floating losses? Okay, so Marie Raffinias. Now, if you're on the sub-bin mode, it doesn't give you the profit, but it rather uses the profit to draw your average price closer to the current price. Okay, that is how it reduces it. I'm not talking out of this thing. I'm actually talking out of experience. I did it with one coin. I really had a huge floating loss on it. Then I put it on sub-bin mode real-time settlement. I think it was YP or YFI, one of those coins. Before I should know, I was out of the coin. I said, wow, is this magic? I think I even shared it on all the groups, but that was long ago, not now. Okay. So if I search for it and I'll find it, like I'll share it on the groups as well. Okay, so I hope I've answered you. Yeah. Hey. So those who say chat me privately, I'm sorry, you need me, so you have to take my number and chat me privately. But I'm going to send you my number so you can chat me privately because I have a lot of things on my to-do list. So if you need me, you chat me privately. I've sent you my number, Nathan. Okay. I got a few questions. Hey, we have some Americans in the house, so I got a few questions. How much would you advise me to start with in my Binance to making at least good profit after I've successfully purchased the robot? How long have you been in this? Like, when did you purchase the robot and start the trading? Okay, Mr. K from America. Yeah, if you activate your robot, I'll advise you start with a capital of $1,000 or 2,000 if you have. But if you don't have, you can manage 500. Okay, you'll be making reasonable, like significant profit. Not really reasonable, okay, but significant. Yeah, but you definitely make beautiful profits. And how long have I been in this business? Since 2021. Okay, I purchased my robot 19th of June 2021. I got it for $100 by then. September, it was increased to 120. So 2022, I renewed 120. 2023, I renewed. 2024, I'll be renewing again, making my third time of renewing. So I'll be celebrating my 3 years anniversary in Royalq soon. Yeah, and I started trading 6 months after I started the business. Okay. But with this trading account I showed with the 5,000, I started trading on it last year, February. No. Yeah, it's 1 year already. Last year, February. But I paused, then came back again. Okay. My trading there is not something good to write home about. I trade chaka chaka. Okay. Because I don't really focus on the trading. My focus is really on the affiliate marketing, okay, because I talk a lot. Yeah. So that's it. But what gave me that returns actually is from last year, August till now. Because from February till the time I stopped, I had made $1,000, thousand something. Then from last year, August till now, that is what you see, a difference of 4,000 and something. Yeah. So that is it. Please, all my capital has been in floating loss for some time now. That is 5 days ago and still very deep. So can I manually sell some? Yeah, Agbengefa Lawrence, you can sell, but that one, the loss that you incur, is your personal decision. If you don't have the patience to wait, why will you sell at a loss? Instead of just going house to house, you are in Ghana, going house to house sales, calling people, hello, have you heard of Royalq robot? Oh yeah, come to meeting. You get $30 each. That money you have put on that coin, you can get it back and trade a new coin or open more margin calls. So why would you sell manually when you have the map to share? That's my advice. So, but if you think you still want to sell manually and trade new coins, voila. But ask yourself, until how long will you keep selling on losses? Okay, that's the question. Please, can I pick your number from the WhatsApp group and chat you to help me grow? I was just introduced. Oh, okay, Techno KH6, meaning you are smart. You've already detected my number from the WhatsApp groups. Okay. If only you have it, why not? Just contact me. We'll chat privately. Nana. Okay, thanks for the amazing training presentation. Thank you, dear. Comfort is asking, what happens when you enter a signal with a drop of 15%? When your capital is 100 USDT and only 5 margin call is bought and there is news to fund your account. Okay, so if you do not have money to top up, please leave it like that. You cannot do anything. Even if you turn on the margin call, it will still come off again. So what you need to do is you just exercise patience, okay? But always trade with the margin calls that you can afford, okay? So yeah. Comfort, that's your answer. Help me, Doris, to see coins going to trade using MACD, the MACD. So on your Royalq, okay, we have that indicator. Let me look at it. Hold on. Because Drich keeps asking the same question over. Yeah, we have the MACD indicator there. It's close to the, after the Bollinger, it's close to the, I don't know why you cannot see it. Please attend the technical analysis meeting so that you can get more understanding over there, okay? Please add my contact to Crypto Ambassador. So I already explained the reason why I cannot. If you are not in my team, I cannot add you. If you are in my team, contact your upline. Your upline will know how to contact me. So please don't sending me numbers. I cannot add you, okay? So go to your upline. If only you are supposed to be in our team, your upline will give you the link. I have the same issue. So far, I have 4 yet to be sold. Please, what do I do? Please, the coins that you have on floating loss, what to do to come out of it is opening of more margin calls if you have money. If you don't have money, please share the opportunity to make money. That's the only advice I can give you. Or if you have another money, you can trade other coins that are doing well so that you can get more money to open more margin calls on those coins. So, Madam Comfort, unfortunately, that's what I can say. So Nathan, I already gave you my direct number, so contact me. I cannot add you to my group. I can only add you to my mentees group. That is if you have made me your mentor. So I'm sorry about that. How do one pause a coin and what happens when you pause it? Okay, Omar Skin, today I didn't talk about pausing, but if you are trading a coin, when you open the page of the coin, down there you see trade setting and pause. So tap on pause, it pauses automatically. Now, on the page, when you go to the top arrow, you would see where they've written Martingale strategy bot. You would see running over there with an arrow. Tap on the arrow, you would see stop. Click on stop on the page, then confirm. Then you see all the stop points. Now, what happens is if you're having a coin on the highest negative, like the Badger gave me 190. It was actually in a huge floating loss, I think negative 30 or something. Me, when the coins are more than negative 10, I don't want to be seeing it. So I pause it. So I pause Badger, and anytime I go and see it, it's still on negative 30 or 30 something. One day I just woke up to see that Badger has really pumped. Oh my God. I made more than 30 something percent on that coin. So that gave me the 190%. So I paused to check when the coin is in positive. Then I take a lot of profit instead of taking my 3% that I initially put on it. So I hope I've answered you, Omar Skin. Okay, Mama Dinah, you made it. Thank you. I appreciate it. God bless you, sir. By pausing a trade, that would be advantages, please. What would be the advantages? So, Elisa, I just answered that. If you pause a trade, it doesn't mean it will not go in negative. It might still be in negative, but later on, when it appreciates, maybe you did your take profit 3%, but you've seen it that, hey, even though I put it on 3%, I've paused it and it's now on 20% in profit. Quickly click on the start button or the play button. It will sell at the 30%, not the 3% you did in your take profit. Okay. So that's the advantage. There is no special listing attached to it. Pause trades will still sell margin calls. It will sell everything at once, even if you have margin calls, but it cannot buy more margin calls. Okay. It cannot buy more margin calls. Please, you seem to be fast. Israel Akeze. It seems to be fast. You don't have to cover all the items in Royalq Q1. You can slowly take a few items and continue from there next time. Okay, so Mr. Israel, I appreciate your contribution. But what if someone couldn't join last week on where I ended and I start from a different place? That is why the Zoom is recorded. So if I seem to be fast, please get time. replay the version that you want to hear carefully. Okay. So I thank you for your suggestion. It's really appreciated, but that's my style of teaching. But next time, I will cool my temper. I will slow down. I think it's the questions that when I'm answering, I answer fast. But I'll try and minimize my space, my limits. Okay, I'll limit my running. Can Royalq recommend a trusted USDT seller? No, Derek. I'm sorry, Royalq cannot do that. But when you go to your exchange to see a trusted USDT seller, they need to be verified. You will see a tick attached to their name. Okay. Pastor Mahmoud is loving my leader here. If you are a man, you are one. I know, right? Can you help us to show us use red lines? I'm sorry, dear Rich. The next time I see your questions, I'm not going to read it. Okay. I told you that you have to join the technical analysis training. Even there are videos on it to help you understand this. I came to educate you on how to navigate through Royalq. So I'm sorry. If I see your name and it's the same question, I'm not going to mention it at all. Thank you. Is there anything else I can do or just wait for the rest of the pot to be sold? Yes, Madam Comfort, I told you can open more margin calls or wait patiently for it to come out of the floating loss. If you cannot wait, please, the waiting time, use it to share the opportunity. Market it and you make money from there. Okay, don't sit idle. Okay, that's the only thing I can advise you to do. So there's nothing else you can do aside those things. There will be a market drop after halving. It's a question, right? No, after the halving, the market will start to go up a little, okay? But during the halving, there will be a total drop. Sorry, I was having an incoming call. During the halving, there will be a drop, okay? A drastic drop. Then after the halving, it will start to be soaring up little by little, okay? Thanks a lot, Leader Doris. You are the best. Thank you, Leader Maria Phineas. I haven't seen your number. So, Nathan, I'm sending you my number again. You can message me on WhatsApp. I've sent you my number, Nathan. If one exposes his or her capital without settling margin call while the trade is still in running or floating loss, can he set the trade with margin call? Yes, please. If a trade is already in session, you can tap on trade setting and put in any settings you want. It's possible, okay? You do not have to wait for it to sell. Okay, some people think if the trade is in session, you cannot actually do anything to it. You can actually change the take profit. You can do so many things to it. Okay. How do eyes up? Please contact private. Hey. So those who are asking me to contact them private, it's not like I have all the time in this world. Though. Those who are close to me actually knows. So I would rather send you my contact than you can contact me because me, I do not have enough time on my plate. Hey, people are not patient. Why would you sell at a loss? Yeah, Pastor Mahmoud, please ask. Thanks. Sure, we need such classes to be learning more. Do you give signals like for a new trader to be learning while making something? Because what I've seen is more practical and one would need to learn. Yes. So, Mr. K, we give signals, okay? Aside the signals, I also taught in this meeting how you can actually pick up the highest negative coins. The team I have in UK, they do not actually use trade signals. Why? Because most of the signals that we give, they are not available in UK. So I just make them pick the highest negative. And trust me, most of it have been actually delivering, except for lately that we are going into the deep of most of the coins. But yes, they are still winning. So yeah, I think I've enlightened you. Do you only do you only does this online, or one would even open up team office to be training this physically, hence team building? So, okay, I don't know which country you are connecting from, but people in Africa actually do Royalq physically. Leader Julius has an office in Uganda. Some of the leaders do meetings in their homes. It depends. Some too meet at public places and teach, okay? But if you want to open an office in your country, feel free and open. But here in Europe, we are guided with a lot of rules, so we can't do things unless we go to people's homes, or we do it on Zoom, or we actually meet one-on-one, okay? So that is it. That's about team building. Can you trade in one coin the all amount you have in Binance? Why would you do that? If you do that, it means you are not managing your capital well. If you have, assuming $1,000, you put it all in one coin. No, you are actually doing poor wallet management, okay? It's not advisable to do that, because what if that coin does not deliver fast? That $1,000 is locked in one coin. So $1,000, you can divide it into 4 parts, 250 for each coin. And even the 250, if you are going to use the bull run strategy, you divide the 250 by 6. So 5 margin calls and 1 original buy. Or if you want to go one shot with 1 margin call, you take 70% of the 250 as your first buying amount. Then the rest of the 30 will be for opening of more margin calls. So I've answered you, Gerald. Oh, okay. He just loved it, meaning he was really paying attention. That's good. When you receive a signal and take profit is 5%, can I reduce it to 2% or 3%? Of course, Madam Comfort. You can reduce it at any time. You don't necessarily have to wait for the 5%. Okay. If they say 5%, you can choose to take 1%. Okay. It will definitely sell, but you cannot reduce it less than, I think, 1%. Yeah. But you can sell it manually less than 1%. My appreciation for the wonderful training. Be blessed. Thank you, Moses Oki. Thank you. I really appreciate. Okay, Comfort. Thank you. I sincerely appreciate. You're welcome. How many days does the halving take? Please go and ask Google. This one day I cannot answer. I'm sorry. Can I have your number? So can I have your number? People are menu. Mr. Babu, do you also want to have my number? Pastor Babu, do you also want to have my number? All right. So I've sent you my number, Derek. All right. So how yeah, I've answered this question. You have said that sub-bin mode helps to get out of FL quickly. Yes, I said that. I actually practiced it and it worked for me. So you can also use it. Please, how do I start a pause coin? So Agbenyefa Lawrence, you would go to the stop coins, you know where to locate it. Then tap on the stop coins, confirm it. The coin you want to start, just click on it, open it, and tap on start. It quickly moves from the stop and go to running. Now you have to go back to the place where you see the stop, click on it, choose run, and then come back. Okay. I hope you get it. If you didn't get it, you have my number, private message me. I'm also new to this business, Florence Angelique, but I bought the Royalq already. How do I trade if I'm not able to use Signal? Which other strategy can I use to make money? It means, Florence Angelique, you didn't join this meeting from the beginning, because I thought under the home button that there is change. There are 2 arrows close to change, the top arrow and the down arrow. If you do not want to trade with signals, you can actually tap on the arrow that will give you the negative coins or the highest negative, then choose the highest one. Okay, then you just enter into the trade, but you need trade settings. Please, whoever activated you, you have to go back to the person for the person to assist you. Since you are new, you might not get all these things from the beginning. So please go back to the person. Okay. Okay, Kathy is asking, can I own more than one Royalq account? Of course, Kathy. I have Royalq account for my husband and for my children. You can also do that as well. Okay, Royalq, we do not do KYC, just that you would need different email address for each account. Don't go and use your Appline account to activate the rest of the multiple accounts. Kindly use your referral link. Okay? Then you build under those accounts. So it is possible that you can have multiple accounts because we do not do KYC. You only need a new email address. And you don't need 4 phones for 4 different accounts. One phone, you can log in and log out and log into the rest. Okay? All right. I think those are all the questions. Today, nobody raised their hands up to ask questions. I've answered everything in the chat. I hope you guys have been blessed and you have learned something. Pastor Mahmoud, there are no more co-hosts. No wonder you couldn't answer me. All right. So, I see Nana Hima in the meeting. Oh, I'm so happy to see you here. Thanks for making it. Then now, Tutu, I know you. Yeah. So that's all for today. Happy Easter. Thank you, Gerald. Happy Easter to you all. So I have 2 people who are in this meeting. They never connected their audio. So sorry. Amia, Sarah, and Richard Ate. Please, whoever invited them, teach them next time to connect to audio because not everybody is good with phones or Zoom meetings. So teach them so they don't miss out next time. Okay. All right. So all those who took my number, please don't feel offended if you do not hear from me. Like some people, they just message you, they want you to reply them ASAP as if the whole world revolves around them. But we have a lot of things to do. I've spent close to 3 hours here. I have to attend to the kids, my husband, me, myself too. I have to take breakfast. So guys, take it easy. If you message me and you don't hear from me, please don't be in a hurry. And say, why are you not replying me? I see you posting on your status. You're still not replying. Some people, it's so funny. Such people, I don't waste my time, but I just block them. I'm like, seriously? You want me to help you and you're being rude on top. So guys, if you don't hear from me, don't. Omas left. I don't know. But he was asking for my number. I cannot find him. So I've replied to your message. Okay, so leaders here, please go to the YouTube channel, get the link and send it to the group so that we can have it. Or let me quickly send it now on the Zoom. Maybe some people are not on our groups, so they might not see this meeting. So let me just get it now and bring it here. Okay, 2 people are actually watching from here. Let me close the YouTube.
Can I ask a question?
Sure. Is that my co-host?
Yes, Anka. Yes.
Okay, ask.
I wanted to ask, next to Binance, which exchange next has like the most coins, or is
HTX.
advisable? Okay, in relation to like the
HTX.
signals we get.
Yeah,
HTX.
HTX. After Binance,
Okay.
HTX is the next. Then compared HTX, we move to Bybit before OKS. Bybit too has a lot of coins. Then
Oh, okay.
OKS, yeah. Kraken
Okay.
there is the last. Indodax
Ah.
too, but Indodax, you are not in Indonesia, so I'll not advise you to use Indodax.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank
I hope
you.
I've answered you. Yeah.
Yes.
So guys, it is how do you call it? It is actually Easter. You get a lot of people now at home from the holidays. Please don't just go and be eating your chicken and be enjoying as you are having fun. Don't forget to actually share the opportunities with your members. See, you are saving someone financially. I was so glad when I met one of my team member who can now provide a 3 square meal for her children. Do you understand? So don't think about like, why will I share? I mean, I don't want trouble. I don't have that time. Guys, you will be a blessing in that person's life and the person will continue to bless you. So guys, let us share whilst during this festivity. I thank you all for being here. I see Mama Dinah in the house. Oh, wow. You guys really made it. I really appreciate. Hey, I see my queen from Belgium. The Belgium queen is here, Queen Rita. The only one and only Queen Rita. She also made it too. All right. So God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the festive season. We meet again next week, God willing. Okay. All right. So yeah. Omar Skin, I've sent you my private number. You can get it from the direct message. And those who need the YouTube channel is on the WhatsApp, on the page, on the Zoom chat. You can actually copy it and share it even with your prospect. All right. So I'll not end. I'll wait 2 minutes to end so everybody can copy the Zoom link, the recorded version. Okay. So we are done. God bless you all.
Yeah,
Thank you, my
Doris,
co-host. Hello, Pastor Mahmoud.
I'm sending shout out to everybody on the call, every member of Royalq, the whole world. I'm wishing
Oh, that's
everybody
nice.
happy Easter and God's blessings. We will make
Amen.
it in Jesus' name. Amen.
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 Amen. Thank you so much, Pastor Mahmoud. Thank you, Leader Ankab. I really appreciate you guys.
Welcome.
All right. Have a lovely day. Bye bye. We meet again next week.